This video, we're going to do our review of The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 10, Inmates. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, before I get into this review, just to let you guys know, there may be spoilers in this review, so if you don't want any spoilers, please exit. Okay, and before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Agree to Disagree, a very nice YouTube channel here that they do their own Walking Dead reviews. They just recently had me, just a couple of minutes ago, share a review with them on their channel. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going to be putting the link to their channel in the description, so go check it out. A couple of nice young men, and we had a nice discussion about the episode, and it was a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing it again with them. So thank you guys very much once again for having me. And also I want to give a shout out to We Are the Walking Dead Facebook fan page. A lot of great people there. I want to give a shout out to Rain Heavens. I also want to give a shout out to Dean McKinney, one of my subscribers, a very big Walking Dead fan. And I also want to give a shout out to Kim from the Walking Dead, We Are the Walking Dead Facebook page. She's also been very supportive of my videos, and I just want to thank her for reviewing them and being very supportive as well. So into this episode. Okay, well, Lizzie is out of her fucking mind, okay? There's no other way to put it. I know she's a kid, but let's just be honest here. Let's not bullshit each other. This girl's crazy. She's out of her mind. But let's kind of take it from the top. I like the opening. The opening was very strong, with Beth reading from her diary, or narrating, should I say, and I thought that had a very nice impact on the opening of the show. Now, we all didn't get what some people expected was a Daryl story. We got to see, obviously, that for the first time, there might be a little crash in the armor there. He obviously looks very troubled, very depressed, and Beth is actually the one trying to keep things together. Meanwhile, he made a very bad remark towards Beth. I got to give her credit. She took it like a champ. But I am glad that, because I got afraid for a few minutes that they were going to kind of focus on Beth this episode, but they did just enough to make it interesting, and they didn't do overkill with Beth, which is good, because as much as I like the character and I think she plays a good role in her part, I kind of view her as the group mascot. You know what I mean? She does the singing, she takes care of the kids, and I think I'm good with that. That's just me, okay? So, but overall, very nice opening sequence. So then we see that we see Tyrese. We finally get confirmation that baby Judith is alive. There was much speculation about that. The video clip of him running with the baby was circulating over the internet for some time, and then just a couple of weeks ago, just a couple of days ago, earlier this week, a photo surfaced of him holding Judith. So now we have official confirmation from the episode that the little one is alive, but no sooner do we find her alive, we find her at risk. Thanks to who? Lizzie, the psychotic, rabbit-killing, rat-feeding, and people dragging, because I'm saying it right now, I think she killed those two people. I think Carol helped her, but I think she is the one, or Carol trained her, or was trying to give her training on killing people, whatever the case may be. So then they're together. Tyrese hears some screaming. He tells them to stay, don't move. They were back to back, one looking one way, one looking the other. Tyrese ran, tried to play hero. Unfortunately, the people he was trying to help met their demise. In the meantime, walkers started to converge on Lizzie and Mika. Lizzie attempted to silence Judith by putting her hand over her mouth, but then started to force her hand down and then start to cover her nose. And I was losing it. I was losing it. I could not believe that she was going to kill that baby. And she was. There's no way around it. She was going to kill that kid. Finally, they go back to Tyrese. Tyrese is finished, and then he turns around, and boom, there's Carol. And I'm saying it right now. If you haven't seen my video I made quite some time ago, I said that if Carol had met up with Tyrese, the biggest twist would be if they start a romantic relationship like they did in the comic. And something tells me we're going to get that. You got the kids, you're camping together, you're playing house. Hey, do you want this rabbit? Sure, I'll take the ear. You cuddle up, it's a little cold. Oh, honey, I think I hear a walker. It's okay, baby, just come close to me. And then next thing you know, Tyrese got that Barry White voice going on, and Carol is, it's been quite some time. The apocalypse really puts a drag on the sexual relationship. So, things happen. Oh, don't worry, Mika. Don't worry, Lizzie. We're just talking. Don't worry about the noises. It's just us. They're not walkers. Go back to bed. So, moving on. Moving on from there. So then we get to Bobby, Sasha, and Maggie. And this segment was, it wasn't, the focus here was mainly, obviously, Maggie wanting to find Glenn. She goes off on her own. She doesn't care whether Bobby or Sasha come. So she just takes off. They follow her, and they find a bus. And when you see a bus stopped in the road and very little activity, chances are there's dead inside. Sure enough, there was. And Maggie, while a little bit crazy, but still understandable, this is her husband, basically wants to lure one walker out at a time, get a look at their face, and then put them down. It gets a little haywired as the walkers just converge out of the bus, but they handle it. And I remember when, she goes into the bus, she's looking around, and there's finally another walker on the floor. It did look like Glenn, and she kills it, and then they show her crying and going crazy. And sure enough, we find out short time after that it wasn't Glenn. Why? Because Glenn's at the prison. How the hell did that happen? Someone explain to me how the hell Glenn ended up in the prison. I understand he left the bus, but someone explained to me how a man who's still getting over being sick left the bus, made his way across the quadrant, up the stairs, and heading across the bridge before it got blown up by the tank. And furthermore, why? I can understand you leaving the bus and wanting to find Maggie. Why would you go upstairs and cross the bridge? That doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I'm a little bit confused. Like, why would you get off the bus to find Maggie, but then go up the stairs and then try and run across the bridge? And then obviously the bridge gets blown up. He falls unconscious and he wakes up at this point. With that said, though, that's probably the best thing that could have happened, because in some ways, he's in the best position and in the worst position. He's in the best position because he's got the run-of-the-mill of whatever supplies are left over in the prison. He's in the worst position because he's got to get by all the walkers. But Glenn, being the very creative, smart kid that he is, puts on the riot gear, carries his duffel bag full of apocalyptic goodies, and he takes off, and he finds Tara on the way out. Now, I got to be quite frank here. If it's me, I'm not saving her. Okay, I'm just not. Number one, her group tried to kill me. And number two, you're halfway out. Why stop? But nonetheless, Glenn, being the good man that he is, goes, grabs Tara. Hey, we got to get the hell out of here. She says, okay. He throws a Molotov cocktail, which was genius. They get out. They run out the prison. And finally, they make their way to the train tracks where some zombies start to converge. Glenn falls out, and this is funny. I actually missed this part of the show because my cable tapped out. The moment they hit the train tracks, my cable tapped out. So lucky enough, those great guys over at Agree to Disagree caught me up to speed about what happened at the end, because unfortunately I visually missed it. But they mentioned to me that Glenn passed out. I don't quite know why, so maybe somebody on the bottom will tell me, but I am going to watch the repeat episode in a minute. And then obviously a truck pulls up, or a car. I think they said it was a truck of some sort. And out comes Abraham, and looks like he saves them. So that's pretty much the rough gist of it. Now, the most interesting thing about this episode was them heading to the sanctuary, and I forget the name of the town. I know it started with a T. I think it's Tavares or something like that, something along those lines. I forget the name of it, but I think all roads lead to there. And I said this in a video prior, some time ago. My prediction was that the end of the season, they would all eventually meet up at this town, and that would go into the fifth season. Not saying that's going to happen. A number of things can happen between now and then. But I think the ultimate goal is that some of them meet up along the way, but eventually all of them find each other at this sanctuary. I think that'll play a very small safe haven leading into wherever the show wants to go, whether they want to keep following the comics and go in the direction that a lot of us know they'll go, or whether or not they want to take it a different direction. So, very good episode overall, though. I love the beginning. The narration was great, really set the tone. Carol coming back was obviously whispers in the wind is that she would. That's now confirmed. I think a relationship is going to develop between Carol and Tyrese, because that's really going to twist up the audience, and I think it's really going to throw a monkey wrench in a lot of things. But yeah, that's it. Great episode. Enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Once again, go check out Agree to Disagree. Couple of great guys over at their channel. Great job with the Walking Dead. Don't forget to visit the fan page, We Are The Walking Dead, on Facebook. Great group of people there. And I will see you guys next video. Take it easy. Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host, Rob. This video, we're going to do our review of The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 10, Inmates. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, before I get into this review, just to let you guys know, there may be spoilers in this review. So, if you don't want any spoilers, please exit. Uh, okay, and before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Agree to Disagree, a very nice YouTube channel here that they do their own Walking Dead reviews. They just recently had me, just a couple of minutes ago, share a review with them on their channel. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going to be putting the link to their channel in the description, so go check it out. A couple of nice young men, and we had a nice discussion about the episode, and it was a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing it again with them. So thank you guys very much once again for having me. And also I want to give a shout out to We Are the Walking Dead Facebook fan page. A lot of great people there. I want to give a shout out to Rain Heavens. I also want to give a shout out to Dean McKinney, one of my subscribers, a very big Walking Dead fan. And I also want to give a shout out to Kim from the Walking Dead, We Are the Walking Dead Facebook page. She's also been very supportive of my videos.